is that I was raised by two very strong parents who made it very clear that their job as parents is to turn me into an adult. And if you look up adult in the family dictionary, it means you don't live here after the night you graduate from high school, period. It means you're on your own. And if you want to go to college, and we hope you do, we hope that works out for you, right? And you live somewhere else, and you feed yourself, and you pay your bills, and you do what you're going to do. But our job is done in terms of bringing you to adulthood. And so the night you graduate from high school is a marker that I do since I was 10 years old. And it wasn't a bad thing. In fact, it wasn't a bad thing at all. My brother and I knew it. Like, he graduated from high school. I didn't see him for 5 years after that. He just went off and started doing his thing, right? They would say, hey, you want to come for Thanksgiving and Christmas? We'd love you to come. Bring something, not your dirty laundry, right? That's the way it was. Okay, well, I took this very seriously because I didn't want to sleep in my Datsun 510 trunk. And so, junior year of high school, it got real serious. Where am I going to go? I'm not a fraternity guy. I'm not a dorm guy. I'm not a people guy, to be honest with you. I'm very much a loner. And so I started looking at rental houses to live in that were near the university that I could rent a house. And so I really started getting educated in that, and I really started looking hard at it. And I hadn't found anything, and now it's like January of the year I graduate in June, which the heat's getting turned up a little bit, and February, and okay, now it's like early March, and boy, I'm looking at a lot of rental houses. I'm trying to figure this out, and I pull up in front of this one house for rent. Oh my God, when I pulled up, my first thought was this thing needs a bulldozer. It was the nastiest, crappiest little house I've ever seen. And I pulled up, and here's this guy waiting for me to show it, this older guy, and he unlocks the door, and I said, well, are you going to give me the tour? He goes, no. He just swung the door, and give yourself the tour. I went, okay. Oh, God, I walked in, the smell, it was just nasty. Every corner of this place needed gutting. It was just nasty. The roof leaked, the deck was falling through, and it took me all of 30 seconds to walk around there, and I walked out, and he goes, well, what do you think? And I said, I've learned to be very respectful to adults. Honestly, I don't think you want to know anything. No, give it to me straight. What do you think? I said, honestly, I think I can't believe you ran an ad to rent this. Who would rent this? It's just not happening. I mean, this is a mess. And I said, don't get me wrong, I'm not afraid of hard work. I could do everything this house needs. My dad has taught me how to do all of it. I could put a roof on, build this deck, I could do it. But somehow this squeaked out my mouth. I said, but if I was going to do all that, I'd want to own it instead of rent it. Because that's a lot of work. And the guy goes, well, maybe you should buy it from me. And I kind of just matched him. I don't know, it's very against my personality, but I went, well, maybe I should. What did I know about buying a house? I didn't know how to spell real estate, right? But he took me kind of seriously. And he said, well, what do you have saved up? And I said, well, I have $1,000 saved up. I was pretty proud of that, actually. He says, not much. He goes, what's your resume look like? I said, well, I'm a reasonably good student, but I have to work hard at it. I'm a pretty good athlete. I have to work hard at it. I was pulling anything I could come up with, right? And then I'm fishing, and I go, oh, and I'm the state's youngest Eagle Scout. Trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. And he went, all right. He took out a notepad. And he goes, I want $25,000 for the house. I'll take your $1,000 down. He pulls a book out of his pocket and he goes like this. I don't even know what this book is. Amortization book. And he goes, can you afford $206 a month? I said, said, maybe. I didn't know what he was doing. And he wrote 206 down. And he goes, are you 18 yet? I go, not quite, almost. And he says, well, take this home, talk to your parents. And if you want to buy it, I'll sell it to you for that. I went, okay. I didn't see any of this coming. But I drove home. My dad's in the garage. Here's my dad's entire business library given and delivered to me. The entire business library, I'm going to give it to you. I said, hey Dad, I saw this rental house today. It's a real dive. Oh my God, it needs everything. It's just nothing but work. But the guy actually said he would sell it to me instead of rent it. And here's what he said he'd sell it for. And my dad took it. This is the whole volume of business advice. He took it. He went, probably better than renting. Took him less than 2 seconds. And he turned and sort of walked away. And I said, so I should do it? And he didn't even turn around. He just walked away. He says, probably better than renting. And so I called the guy and said, well, okay, it sounds like we might be able to work something out. And, I don't really remember much because I didn't know anything. I met with them. I learned what escrow was. I learned what title insurance was. I didn't know anything. And he just walked me through it, told me, hey, if you don't pay me on time, I'm taking the house back. That's how that works. Okay, gotta pay you on time, right? I just got my lesson from a guy that had a piece of crap house, didn't want it, and something he saw in me, he thought I was gonna make his payments on time.